Have you ever dreamed of experiencing the fascinating and eternal city of Rome? Rome is a city like no other, where the history of Western civilization is reflected in every monument, lively square, and piece of art. This city is a journey through ancient history, the Middle Ages, the Renaissance, and modernity, all blended seamlessly in one place. Whether you're planning your next trip or simply curious about what makes Rome so unforgettable, stay with me to discover the very best of the Eternal City. From world-renowned landmarks to hidden treasures, from intriguing historical facts to lively anecdotes about daily Roman life, Rome offers an endless array of stories, legends, and cultural wonders. Rome was founded, according to legend, in 753 BC, and has since become a center of power, culture, and religion that has left an enduring mark over the centuries. Did you know that Rome is the only city in the world to host a sovereign state within its walls? Vatican City is the smallest independent country in the world and the spiritual heart of the Catholic Church. At the center of the Vatican stands St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church in the world, with an awe-inspiring dome designed by Michelangelo that dominates the skyline and offers breathtaking views of Rome. Rome's streets hold some of the oldest routes in the world. The Appian Way, known as the Queen of Roads, was the first major road connecting Rome to Brindisi in southern Italy, revolutionizing travel and trade across the Roman Empire. Even today, visitors can walk on parts of this ancient road, retracing the steps of soldiers, merchants, and pilgrims from centuries past. Let's begin our journey with one of the most awe-inspiring structures of antiquity, the Colosseum. This immense amphitheater was completed in 80 AD under Emperor Vespasian and could hold about 50,000 spectators. It hosted gladiatorial contests, wild animal hunts, and even mock naval battles when the arena was flooded to stage combat between ships. The Colosseum's architecture and engineering are impressive even by today's standards. It was the largest amphitheater in the world, inspiring modern stadium design for centuries to come. Today, the Colosseum stands as a powerful reminder of the grandeur and brutality of ancient Rome, drawing millions of visitors who come to feel the lingering atmosphere of this legendary arena. Nearby lies the Roman Forum, once the bustling heart of public and political life in ancient Rome. It was here that great speeches were made, Senate meetings held, and decisions taken that affected the entire empire. Walking through the ruins of ancient basilicas, temples, and triumphal arches, you can almost hear the echoes of debates and ceremonies that shaped the course of history. Among these impressive structures stands the Temple of Saturn, the House of the Vestals, and the Arch of Septimius Severus, each a symbol of Rome's former glory and power. The Pantheon is another marvel of ancient architecture and one of the best-preserved ancient structures in the world. Built as a temple dedicated to all Roman gods, it's most famous for its dome, the largest of its kind in antiquity, featuring a central oculus that lets sunlight stream into the interior, creating an almost mystical atmosphere. Now a church and the resting place of famous Italians like the painter Raphael, the Pantheon is a place of quiet reflection and a testimony to the timeless beauty of Roman architecture. Rome's famed piazzas, or squares, are the vibrant centers of city life. Piazza Navona is one of the most beautiful and bustling squares, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture. It is famous for its three fountains, particularly Bernini's Fountain of the Four Rivers, which represents the Danube, Nile, Ganges, and Rio de la Plata, symbolizing four continents. Once the site of an ancient stadium, Piazza Navona still retains its elongated shape and has become a lively space where street artists perform, and visitors can enjoy coffee while soaking in the atmosphere. The Trevi Fountain, an exquisite Baroque monument depicting Neptune, is one of the most famous fountains in the world. According to legend, if you throw a coin over your shoulder into the fountain, you are guaranteed to return to Rome someday. The Trevi Fountain's water is supplied by an ancient Roman aqueduct, once built by Agrippa to supply the city. Every evening, crowds gather around the fountain to admire its beauty, throwing coins that go to local charities, adding a special meaning to this centuries-old tradition. The Spanish Steps are another famous meeting point in Rome. Built in 1725, the steps rise majestically from the Piazza di Spagna to the Church of Trinita dei Monti, offering a wonderful view of the surrounding area. Locals and tourists alike gather here to observe the bustling scene, chat, or simply relax in one of Rome's most beautiful settings. From here, you can wander along the Via Condoti, one of Rome's most exclusive shopping streets, home to high-end fashion boutiques, designer stores, and charming cafes. The district of Trastevere is perfect for discovering the authentic spirit of Rome. With its cobbled streets, colorful houses, and friendly locales, Trastevere has a village-like atmosphere, different from the busy city center. It's a place to experience real Roman life, explore small artisanal shops, and indulge in local cuisine at traditional trattorias. A must-try is the classic cacio e pepe pasta, made with a simple but delicious combination of cheese and pepper, or carciofi alla romana, a local artichoke specialty. Trastevere is a culinary paradise, offering an authentic taste of Italian cuisine. The Vatican City is a tiny independent state and the heart of the Catholic Church. As the spiritual center for millions of believers worldwide, it is also home to the Pope. St. Peter's Basilica, designed by some of the most renowned architects of its time, is a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. The Vatican Museums house one of the world's most extensive art collections, from antiquity through the Middle Ages to the Renaissance. In the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo's ceiling fresco is revered as one of humanity's greatest artistic achievements. The chapel also holds special significance as the site where cardinals gather in conclave to elect a new pope. Rome's Jewish quarter, known as the Ghetto, is one of the oldest in the world. Established in the 16th century, it offers a unique blend of history, culture, and cuisine. Walk through this historic district and you'll find the Great Synagogue, built in 1904, one of the largest Jewish places of worship in Europe. The nearby Jewish Museum tells the story of Rome's Jewish community with fascinating artifacts and religious art. The district is also famous for its culinary specialties, including carciofi alla Judia, Jewish-style artichokes, a dish you won't find anywhere else in Rome. The Appian Way, one of the oldest and most important roads in ancient Rome, was the main link to southern Italy. Along the Appian Way are the famous catacombs, an underground network of tunnels and burial chambers used by early Christians. Here, visitors can explore the decorated tombs and symbolic frescoes, learning about the life and faith of early Christians who sought refuge in these tunnels during periods of persecution. The Castel Sant'Angelo was originally built as a mausoleum for Emperor Hadrian, later converted into a fortress, a papal residence, and even a prison. Its name derives from a legend in which the Archangel Michael appeared on top of the castle, marking the end of a plague. Today, the Castel Sant'Angelo is a fascinating example of the adaptive reuse of ancient buildings, and visitors can explore its passageways and enjoy panoramic views of the city. Rome is not only about ancient ruins and Renaissance art. Modern art and street art thrive here too. The Museo dell'Altro e dell'Altrove di Metropolis, or MAAM, is a unique museum in a former meat factory, filled with murals and installations by artists from around the world. The Ostiense district has become a center for street art, where buildings serve as massive canvases for striking murals that contrast with the area's industrial architecture. At the end of our journey, there's a hidden gem awaiting, a secret garden right in the heart of Rome, offering a tranquil escape into nature. This botanical haven is filled with exotic plants, vibrant flowers, and inspiring sculptures from artists worldwide. Wander through fragrant paths, admire art installations, and relax in a peaceful setting surrounded by nature's beauty. Rome is a city of history, culture, art, and joy. The Eternal City offers something new to discover with every visit, with hidden gems and new stories at every turn. Rome's charm lies in its ability to merge the past and the present, in its vibrant energy, and in its unique combination of art, architecture, and gastronomy. Thank you for exploring Rome with me, and I can't wait to take you on the next adventure. Until then, safe travels.